Hello, it is Tufek. Hi. We're doing another one of how a how Grandmaster does whatever. Today, gorillas. I, unfortunately, have had two of these shits in my bank since Doom came out, pretty much. Like, we were doing a bunch of Doom to get all the items, I got an extra one then. And then the CAs came out, I got another one then. And I've been trying my best to do gorillas and get extra zenytes so that I can make these. These 8 are the 8 we used for our jewelry, so I have not gotten any extra ones. I finished these 8 at 1100 KC, so I've done about 1800 since getting the 2 cloths from Doom. I've also forced Andre to come duo with me several times, so he's got somewhere over 500 as well. So we're very dry on his Zenite. And while skipping for a Frost Dragon task, I ended up with Black Demons, so I figure, you know what, let's do an hour benchmark of gorillas and just show that this is still a really, really good task. If you have the right gear, or close to the right gear, it's really quick and really fun. I enjoy them a lot. This is something I used to do on my main account as like a moneymaker when I was a noob. Like, this was how I kind of got into PVM, this and like Zulrah. So, oh, dude. Hardcore just got his Magoose. The goose is loose! The goose is loose! Anyways, I used to do these all the time as a moneymaker. It was pretty decent. And once again, it has gotten to be pretty decent. I think zenytes are, what, like almost 20 mil right now? Yeah, and Onyx is probably 1 or 2 mil, so they are definitely, they're definitely worth doing, whether you're new or just looking to get some free bonds on a Black Demon task. So we're gonna pull up and show you how I choose to do them. So the gear I'm using is full max melee for Slash. Oathplate, if you have it, it's fantastic. If you don't have an Emberlight, Arclight is fine. Just downgrade wherever in terms of melee gear, but wear your best melee gear. If you have a Voidwaker, this is really, really important for how I do them quickly. We're actually going to be meleeing the majority of the time if the Voidwaker works the way we want it to. So bring that if you have it, and then also bring an SGS for some HP sustain if we don't get any food drops. I end up doing a 6-way from melee to mage either way when I get my one-handed weapon on, so I just go with 5 range switches. You could do even less, to be honest. Like, some people will just camp the Misori and do like a 3-way, 4-way. You can absolutely do this, but I personally, I'm bringing the Oathplate. It's really, really strong, so this is how I'm doing it. Alright, let's pre-pot and we will get over there. Are you guys the first duo prestige gims? We're not prestiged. So duo gim prestige is kind of a meme. It means that you can only do duo everything. So Tob, Nex, the lot, and to be honest, Tob is my favorite content in the game. Not just like duoing Tob for the items, but just family Tobs, teaching Tob to learners. Like, I love Tob. Hard mode as well. Like, we didn't want to gate ourselves out of any content at the start, so we just never opted to be prestiged. Also, Andre is just not very familiar with Tob, but like, prior to this account, he maybe had 20 or 30 Tob KC, so the idea of doing duo Tob from scratch sounded really not fun. Okay, so when I pull into the cave, fuck this singles area over here. That is a waste of time. Fair enough. GZ on GM, though. Thank you, Beast. I appreciate that. It was basically the entire year we were working on GM. So getting the gear for it, and then doing the tasks thereafter. It was more or less an entire year grind. And I run to the cave down at the very end. If you're a Gim and you're doing this with your teammates, there's actually a cave with 4 down at the very end. I don't know why, I just prefer to go to that one even if I'm by myself. It just feels better. There's just always one to attack that's close by you. I enjoy it. And you never have to compete with anyone, you just always have your 4 gorillas by yourself in this multi-area. And now that they're not aggressive, this isn't an issue. This is a thing you can just do now. So we will get our pet out. There's a reason I brought the gorilla. Firstly, because he's really fast and he's a gorilla, but secondly, if you drop him as Baba, and then you metamorphosize him to anyone else, let's make him Akka for now, because he looks cool. Akka is also fast. So Baba and Nex are the only 2 pets in the game that they're fast, they're zooming. But if you drop them as Baba, you can make all of them zoom. And it's fucking sweet. So that's what we're going with today. I'm gonna be out of run, but it's fine. So we'll start the hour from here. Let's see, we are 5 minutes into the record, so at an hour 5, we'll stop killing gorillas. I don't have ammo in my bow! Fucking fuck! I have bolts! So how a Grandmaster does gorillas is you forget the fucking arrows and then you have to leave and come back. I hate this game. I was just doing chambers. This is my fault. This is what we call a rookie mistake. Alright, back on my way. I potted Stam this time. What's the new goals now? So the current goals for the account, I'm very much trying to max. We were working on maxing before Sailing came out, when I didn't know what the Sailing release date was. And then they were like, yeah, we're releasing Sailing tomorrow. Like, when it was, I don't know, a month out from launch, they're like, yeah, by the way, next month. Oh, whoa, okay. So I was like, okay, we're not maxing before Sailing. That's not happening. So I ended up deciding to do... The goal was Radiant before Sailing, so we killed our 5,000 demons in the Chasm of Fire to get contracts, did Radiant, and now we're still working on maxing, but albeit in a slower fashion. So probably early new year we get maxed. And then like the overarching always goal of the account is like 2 of everything in terms of max gear. We have most items, or we have 1 of most items, but we don't have 2 of everything, so it's like slowly chipping away at getting 2 of all of max gear. And then stuff like this, because I have extra mocha cloths, it's just so nice for bonds. Like, if you get a spare Rancor, a spare Fang, and you need to kill these, like, instead of getting 20 mil from a Zenite, you get 70 or 60 or whatever the hell price of those items are. Very worth doing if you end up getting them. Alright. You know what? I also forgot Death Runes. This is really embarrassing. I'm genuinely mad. We're just gonna wait till we get Death Runes as a drop and not have Death Charge. God damn it. I was mauling over Death Charge, so I didn't even get to show what I'm talking about with the Void Waker. But essentially, John the Void Waker is a mage-based weapon. It's a magic melee attack, as everyone knows. So if you're meleeing him, he switches to melee, and you have a spec up. You can just one-way switch to your Void Waker, drop a spec. It will make him pray mage, because it's a magic weapon. And then you can continue hitting them with the Arclight. So it ends up working out really, really good. You don't have to do any switches if you have a Void Waker spec up, and it actually hits enough to transition it. And then you also have the Mage Thrall going, so there's extra chance for it to turn Magician, since you're not using Magician. I always do Mage Thrall here, since I use melee and range. If you don't have... I don't know why... I don't know what situation this would be, but like, say you're here as a Gim. Like, we've had Andre using the Purging Staff, me using ranged melee, and he uses, like, mage range. It kind of works out if you just use the Mage Thrall with both. Because mage is generally just the worst of the styles. But again, this is just very niche Gim shit. Duo Gorillas is actually hilarious in terms of kills per hour, though. This 4-spawn room works out so perfectly. You end up killing them entirely on cooldown. Like, by the time the 4th one is spawning in, you've killed the 3rd one. It's quite nice. So, with gorillas, you can do them mostly 0 damage if you pay attention. Every time you get 3 hits on prayer, they're going to switch styles to what they aren't using. But for example, he's maging us here. If we step back, he'll immediately walk forward if he switches to melee, or he'll stand in place if he raws and switches to range. So, you know what the 50-50 is going to be if... Well, sorry, it's not a 50-50 if they're using major range. If they're using melee, you're just guessing. It's just a 50-50 which one they choose. But if they're using a projectile, before they change, you hit a step back, and then you just know. See here, he's walking forward, melee. These guys are both praying melee here. You see, you get a lot of pots as well as sharks. At the beginning of the trip, I usually just fucking ignore them, because I don't want to bother juggling. But you very well can juggle at the start of your trip to make it even easier to sustain here. I just opened 500 magpies for my 3rd hard glue. What the fuck? That is rough. Alright, let me get this guy next, who is praying range. I'll show you the Void Waker. Oh, Elite Clue. That's fucking awesome. Okay, he just punched me in the face. Okay, so he prayed melee here. We did not hit big with our Void Waker, so he didn't pray mage. But the idea is you just bang him a 70 or a 90, and he instantly prays mage, and you get to keep punching him. Doesn't always work out, though. Usually my trips are determined by how lucky or unlucky I get with the 50-50s when they're attacking with melee. There we go. We got our death runes. Alright, let me sort out the inventory so we have our death charge. Sweet. Let's juggle some prayer pots here. Cool. I guess I have to juggle another one. And it didn't work out again. Sad. It's really funny with how they changed gorillas. So the threshold for them switching styles, they tried to make it less annoying by, like, being a bigger threshold, so you get to attack it more times. But, like, gear is so powerful now that if you're on task, you still just one-shot the threshold sometimes. Like, I don't think you can in max melee with one Emberlight swing, but you can hit, like, 1 or 2 damage right under the threshold, which is kind of hilarious. But with T-Bow, you absolutely can one-shot the threshold still, even though they upped it. Like, I just hit a 67 there with the Emberlight, and it didn't one-bang it. But I think it's, like, about 70 damage. Maybe it is exactly 70 damage. So, Mage Thrall up, Death Charge. That's the #1 thing that I have issue with this game. That's my toxic trait, is bringing Arceus spells and then never fucking casting them. Just never casting them. I think generally when it comes to switches here, you don't need to bring more. Like, you'll see, these guys die so fast no matter what. But for me, it's kind of a game of, like, keeping myself active and awake, Like, if I'm doing more things in between all the kills, more switches, more thinking, I have a little bit more fun. It's less monotonous. And especially gorillas, I find people just find it an atrociously boring grind. So if you want to keep yourself busy while you're doing it, bring a few more switches, get a little bit more DPS. It does make it more fun, for me at least. They have this boulder attack always. If you ever see it switch style from... That's another tell, by the way, instead of like the step back. On the first attack, if it does a boulder, it can never do the boulder on melee phase. It just never will. So, if it was just mage, and then first attack it spawns a boulder, then you know, it's gonna be range. Jesus Christ! The Emberlight does insane work. Alright. I might be dead. I'm not dead. Nice. I don't know why I chanced that. I should have just eaten my, Manta. But, I've been, what's it called? I've been waking on them instead of dipping into the good old SGS fountain. But sometimes you just gotta bring the SGS and then never click it. I kinda did the same shit with Tormented Demons, where SGS is great and all, but I like using a real spec weapon when I can, you know? You don't want to always just be doing the safety spec. Just doesn't feel right. Hey. I remember back in the day, before Void Waker and whatnot, also just being worse at the game, SGS would have been a thing I would have loved to have, but the blowpipe specs, they were carrying here, dude. The blowpipe specs for the sustenance go so hard. I don't have a music cape because of sailing. Cringe. Yeah, that's why I don't have a music cape either. Sailing took it away. Come on, Void Waker. Boom! I'm trying to show these guys the cool shit. It doesn't want to work for me, man. Man, I'm trying to show them how cool the Void Waker is, but it's just letting me down. Man. Unlucky. Youch. I can hold another elite clue, question mark? I think? I believe I can hold another elite clue? Yeah, surely I can hold 4. He stood still there, so his mage. The Thrall made him change to Prey Mage there, so I got to just keep meleeing him. That was lovely. I was trying to decide what to put on for the background of this one, and the full nostalgia took over. Boom! There you go. The 82 to switch him to Prey Mage. That's what you like to see. Hello? Do you want to die, maybe? Hello? Do you want to die, maybe? Thank you. Holy. Also, I do say these things are good money as if zenytes exist. They don't. We're almost like 7 or 8x dry for one. They don't exist. But like, if they did, this place would rock. You know what I mean? First triple step was ass. Rest in peace. Surely you get a good triple in one of these 7 masters, right? You must. You have to get a good master in that. You have to. There we go. Prayer potions. That's what I was looking for. Probably shouldn't have ignored all those prayer potions at the start, to be honest. I might end up having to cut this trip short if I run out. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to count my gorilla. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're at 20 gorilla already. 20 gorilla already. We are about 15 minutes in. And we hella forgot our arrows and had to come back. And we didn't have death charge at first. So this is somewhere close to 100 kills per hour. Somewhere in that ballpark. So like 3 hours on average if you have a Slayer task for a Zenite. That's really not that bad. If you're me, like 20 to 30 hours on average if you're on Slayer task. But like, for you guys, 3 hours is not that bad. That's assuming you have, you know, some gear to do the whacking. I have tried out Scobo here since getting one, even though we have a T-bow, and that thing destroys. It is hard to say which is actually better on task. I prefer T-bow because sometimes you just mail them a bus. But they both do God's work. Like, they own. Anytime the Thrall changes the prayer like that and you just get to stay in your gear just punching it, God, it's awesome. These are also quite nice because they drop elites and hard clues. It's kind of not the most common thing to see. I also am just not praying against this. It's not ideal. So how about we don't die, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Not dying. Achieved. Hello. Oh, I actually have to pick up the javelin shafts. These are free fletching XP. I didn't know this until I made the mistake of not picking a bunch of them up. You can only make javelin shafts out of regular logs. Regular goddamn logs. How messed up is that? If you didn't pick them up from Gorilla, you're in the bin. You're just in the bin, dude. You gotta chop log. I actually had to chop log for Araxor, because we needed javelins for that. And then when it came to process all of my javelins from like DT2 bosses and these guys, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do more Gorilla and get the shafts that way. The Thrall proc is always a glorious moment. Don't kill me. Nice. Dude, I always forget to re-death charge here. Nice. Yeah, he's gonna win the 50-50 war and then kill me. Watch this. He's ranging me a 30. Oh, we lived. God bless. God bless, dude. Sometimes you win those. Oh, I'm hella dying here because I didn't pay attention. Never mind. Never mind! I also, like, I don't know why, but I'm forever chancing it here. Because I bring, like, 3 food and just also bring an SGS. And then I never use the fucking SGS because, you know, Void Waker. So I do this to myself, but it, like, keeps me on my toes. Wait, what the fuck? I thought I punched it hard enough to change prayers. Apparently not. Apparently not. I also do like the T-bow more than Scobo because it kind of is less punishing for doing 6-ways. Because if you don't know when you're gonna need to do your 6-way, it's kind of hard to like get it off and change your prayer before the next attack. But like if I'm on 5-tick attack cooldown, it's a lot easier. Like I almost always miss the rigor flick before I shoot my T-bow. Almost always. Just get the drop already? Dude, I'm fucking trying, man. I'm trying my darndest. I'm trying my absolute darndest, man. Have you considered trying better? Let me give it a go. Oh! Okay, that didn't work. Alright. We'll just drink that now. Fuck it. I'm struggling for inventory this time. I've made mistakes. Okay, dude. Yeah, I didn't need that HP anyhow. Nice. I'm glad I switched to mage. I just assumed he was gonna fucking own me. Nice. Oh my god, wait, so they're both okay? But like everyone else was not? Jesus Christ. God is good, man. They're both good? God bless. Whew. Oh, he just punched me, gang. He just punched me hard. He just punched me crazy style. Oh. You can actually SGS on prey melee and it will heal you for whatever you would have hit. So I hit one of those quick to see if it would have saved me, but I got the prey mage on prey, thankfully. I guessed right. Give me a shark, man. He doesn't want to give me a shark. I should bank, but we're hella gonna chance this. If I die, I'll just edit it out. And then come back. Okay, be magician. I know you want to be magician. Oh, yikes. Yep. He wanted to be magician, but, nah, he threw a brick at me instead. Nah, he threw a brick at me instead, but this is perfect. We grab out 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 10 of these bitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab... Yeah, this is perfect. 1 of these. Grab this. We gotta get a stamina, and then we're golden. Then we're golden. So the inventory is gonna get messed up, but it's gonna be okay. Oh, I grabbed 2 anglers? That's a problem. Anyway, so like teleport out if you're on 16 HP. You're not gonna win the coin flips. That's a lesson. I just won't edit this out. That's a lesson. If you're on 16 HP, you're not gonna win the coin flip, man. You just won't. Tufek. T-Bow is in fact better than Scobo, but Scobo still rips. Scobo is 10.93 and T-Bow is 11.3. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can see preferring Scobo just because of the attack speed, but I like the slower attack speed, personally. No, it's helpful that he calced it. Because I'm recording right now for the 1 hour benchmark for gorillas. Just showing how I do them. And how I do them is dying to gorillas, as you can plainly see. Okay, let's just fix up the inventory. I think the rest we can let go to death, right? Almost. Almost the rest. Wait, give me a moment. We can let that go to death and we'll pick it up later. I don't want to juggle 9 billion things. I'm going to keep it a stack. Okay, let's drop this. Let's just keep the manta rays as the juggle stack. I brought too many prayer potions. This was a miscalculation. Alright. Back to business. Honestly, that was entirely a matter of me just, like, not praying against one of the style changes for 3 attacks in a row, because I'm sitting here yapping while I kill them. So, you know, you get one of those resets every once in a while. You get those. Voidwaker? Damn it. Almost, though. More death runes. It's a movie. Come on, the Voidwaker is gonna do its thing this time. Come on, baby! Fuck you! Oh, dude, my... Wait, what just happened? Was my spec regen timer wrong, or did... Yeah, my spec regen timer was wrong. I looked at it and was like, oh, I'm about to get a spec. Not true. I got it a second later. Man, I'm getting so many fallow steps now that I don't have the cape. That's so rude. I'm the king of dragging switches at Gorilla. I'm the best, some might say. Okay, there's only 6 things in the juggle store. Good to know. I'm hella letting some of that despawn. It's just a foregone conclusion. It's just gonna happen, man. There's no way around it. Come on, Voidwaker. For once in your worthless life, hit a 90! Fuck! I'm trying to show them that it's cool! Oh, man, I swear, usually it's like every time you phase it. It's some bullshit. Is he punching me? Yeah, he hella is. He just hit several zeros. That's a good time to point out. Him hitting zeros on you if you miss a prayer usually counts as you getting the prayer correctly. I think sometimes it breaks and it'll do 1 extra and shit like that, but it almost always counts as 0 as you getting the prayer correct. I triple-click my prayer, that's fun. Glad he only hit me a 1, though. For once! Fuck you, I'm doubling! There we go! Having to double to do that feels really bad, I'm not gonna lie. I keep forgetting that I use a regular ranging potion and then divine melee since I'm meleeing most of the time. And then I just don't leave preserve on like an idiot. I just do that because I don't bring a lot of food, and it ends up getting really annoying to bring 2 divines of each style. So I just bring a divine, or 2 divine super combats so that I can do a 40-minute trip if I don't get screwed on supplies / me not paying attention. And then I don't take 20 damage every time I need to repot. I only take 10. That's the other upside of bringing magic, is you don't need to pot. Like, you just don't. If you choose to bring magic, you just cast the Mark of Darkness, and that's really all you need. I just let my other prayer potions despawn. Well, I told you it was happening. That means those mantas were very close to despawning as well. Nice. But you know what? That just makes my life easier. I did that on purpose. I can take these out, right? Anything else? Nah. Cool. It's pretty hard to not have infinite trips here or to last for your entire divine if you don't bring the Voidwaker. However, goddamn, the Voidwaker's fun. It hasn't been working this hour so far. It hasn't been doing itself justice, but it will. It's gonna have a couple of 90s in a row. Just you wait. Give me these dragon heads. Give him to me. Boom! There we go. That's what we're talking about. The Void Waker heard us talking shit, and it said, you know what, I'm gonna stop acting up. I'm gonna hit a fucking number for once. That's what you like to see. Can I kill this guy or nah? There we go. I'd love to see another elite clue. Zenytes don't exist, but elite clues do. Elite clues are rarer than zenytes, by the way. I know that's the case, but I'm hoping to get an elite clue again. These guys also drop hards, and I think I only have one hard clue in the bank, so come on, pay up. If you're not going to give me a zenite, at least give me the goddamn clue scrolls. I deserve it. I do. The number. Oh, jerk. Void Waker. Fuck, dude. I can never get anything nice in life. Man. Fuck. Sorry, I'm hella trying to fix this juggle situation. Alright, it's relatively fixed. I don't have law runes in the inventory. That's the issue with wanting to do long gorilla trips, is like, you're leaving shit behind. It's happening. It's happening. Shit's getting left behind. Accept it. It's letting me down every spec, dude. Fuck the Void Waker. This shit sucks. It's ass. It's incapable of hitting fucking anything. Fucking. We're good. It's gonna own next time. I swear. Bonk. Bonk. I love current gear at old content. There's just something about it. Like, going back to Zulrah now with the Ayak and the Shadow, or like, coming back to Gorillas with full Oath and an Emberlight and a Void Waker. There's just something so wrong about it, but it feels just perfect. Like, current day power creep at old content just makes it a joke. And it's great. These guys have 380 health. I can auto attack a 68 with my Emberlight. It's pretty good math. The math seems like it checks out for us. Let's pick up these law runes. Let's actually make our inventory so much worse and just loot grave. And we can destroy the seed pod. And then we just have to juggle some purpots. But at least we can pick up the loot. At least we can pick up the loot, you know? Oh, fuck. I'm stupid. I clicked my SGS and Rigor, so I had no Defender and no Piety. I set that Void Waker up for failure, let's be real. That one's on me. Imagine it still hit a fucking 70, though. I probably would have been mad, to be honest. That probably would have pissed me off. If I had to guess. Nihilotech? Yeah, exactly. Instead of doing a full gear switch and putting Piety on, you just do a one-way, no offensive prayer, and you're guaranteed to one-shot the Nihilo. Maybe that kind of applies at Gorillas, too, with the Voidwakers. It doesn't, but, you know. Jark! Nice. Okay, I clicked the Jark and then he insta-hit me a 20. Well, that Jark just got erased from reality. That Jark never happened. That Jark never existed, man. You're just seeing Jarks that have never been there. The Gorilla speedrun any percent. I own this category. Papaya tree seed. Oh, I don't have a spec. Hit a number, maybe? That's a large number, as it turns out. Oh, Johnny Yellowclick. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello! Hit a number! Hello, dude! What the fuck is this, man? Okay, yup, it's over for you, buddy. Fuck you. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh my god. He actually was invincible. I had to hit him with the guaranteed Voidwaker hit to take him out. That was crazy. I've never seen a gorilla with plot armor before. Boom. Dark. I don't know what it is about gorillas, but these guys are really peaceful. Like, just chilling here and doing these feels very much just like not PVM. But they've got a PVM drop table. Like, they're not fire giants, you know what I mean? They're just very, like, rhythmic in a way, a little bit. You get into a groove. You just fully stop paying attention. You die sometimes, but like, you know, you just get right back and it's no big deal. Oh, the thrall carried. Can I hear the fucking number again, please? What the fuck, man? What's going on? Jesus Christ. Come on, a 30... On 36, dude! The Voidwaker let me down so bad. I needed to hit like 5 more damage, bro. Come on. Oh, that's depressing. Man. Man. I'm deflated after that. I thought I fucking had him dead to rights. man. How am I still hitting these switches this deflated? I don't know. How am I still hitting zeros this deflated? Hit a number! We got the rigger on in time. Yeah, that's what we call the deflate difference. That's what we call the fucking deflate diffy. Oh my Atlanta. We never get the rigger on in time for that shot. Yep, the Void Wicker's hitting a 90. Boom, 68. That rounds up to 90. I don't know if you know. It's that easy. Why are you giving me 6 diamonds as if I don't have 40,000 of them in my bank that I don't want? At least leave them uncut for me. We prefer it uncut. It's more for us to work with. XP-wise. Ooh. Don't mind if I do punch you in the face because my thrall's a goat. Shout out. Or I'll just hit fucking no numbers! Click all the wrong prayers. We got there eventually. We got there eventually. Goodness. When damage is good here. You can like 5 or 6 hit these guys damn near. 6 for sure. 5 if you use specs. Hit a big number? Bonk. Never lucky. Please, sir. My leg gave up on the gym stairs, almost made everyone laugh at you. Don't worry, twin. They was already laughing. How we doing, Nunca Droppa? Hope you're doing good, beast. Yo, creep, yo, thank you for the follow. Sorry for laughing at your name. Welcome in, beast. We are currently recording a quick hour-long benchmark video of gorillas. The Skosmatar, dude! Dude, that's the best loot! The Dragon Skosmatar! Holy! Coins. That was so worth it, dude. I had to alchemize the Skazi right on the spot. Dude, that's the hypest part. That's the only thing I can get excited about is the fucking Dragon Skosmatar, dude. Holy. Holy, man. Runite bolts. Bing bong. Mud battle staff. Oh my lord. Someone got a mud battle staff. Wow. Man, life is good again. Triple step haver. Oh, do we get a good one or do we get a mid one? Please say we got like actually a good one. Tell me it's double library and Xerix Inferno. Triple step. That's the dream. Double library is the dream. It's better than mid, but not bis? Dude, that's probably better than what I have then. Mine's mid, but it's not wildy, so we keep it. And I've just never seen anything better. It's 3 fast ones? Hell yeah. Do you have to equip any gear for them? I have to put on 2 Zammy items for mine. The worst is when you get, like, 2 good steps, but then, like, the fucking show Robin 1 billion ranged attack, or, like, show Wizard Cromperty your balls on top of a good triple step. That's the fucking worst. Oh, you got show Wizard Cromperty your balls, didn't you? That's the worst one, because you also gotta show him your balls every time, you know what I mean? And, like, you know Wizard Cromperty's into some weird shit. Oh, the Gathixian one. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but at least you can chuck on your Void. Jark? Okay, yeah, that Jark never existed. We only got 1.5 Jark from this guy since he just decided to brick me a 29 mage. Cool. Cool. Holy fucking... I did my range switch because I just assumed my Voidwaker did not truck. But it did this time. It hella did this time. That's what you love to see. See, it usually does way more than that, but we're just getting owned, man. Also, so many people don't know this. You can use items on the Explorer ring now to alch them. That's some good shit. When you're doing barrage tasks, that's some good fucking shit, boys. What a tune, I know, dude. This video was hitting some obscure ones in the middle. At the beginning, it was hitting all the nostalgia bones, and then it was hitting some obscure ones in the middle here. Youch! So it looks like we might not be getting a Zenite, but I'd say this is a good hour of gorillas. We got a decent chunk of kills. I'll have to look at the tracker and see roughly how many we got, and then we'll give you our rough estimate of what a shower. Yeah, I'll give you a rough estimate of what a shower should be, of what an hour should be. I really hope you all know what a rough estimate of a shower should be in terms of length. I pray. But the reality is, some of you don't, and that scares me. Yeah, we're gonna chance it at the end here. Oh yeah, we are. We're actually gonna play good at the end. We're not gonna take any stupid damage. Because we're built like that. That's range. That's range! Move, you fucking... Dude, I red-clicked on him to move my character, and then he died, so... Character didn't move. Alright, here's the tech. He's on prey melee. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He immediately hit me at 30, bro. I literally clicked on prey melee, bro. He's fucking Jason Bourne. What the hell, dude? What the fuck? He's Jason Bourne. What the hell? Dude, that was such a good SGS on the prey melee, and then he fucking smoked me. Oh my god. Good lord. Good lord. This guy is gonna be kind, right? Nope. Nope. Oh my god. I have a tear in my eye. That was fucking awesome. I got so excited about the SGS and then he just socked me in the mouth. Also, I like how he showed off the pet at the beginning and then instantly fucking died, so the pet's not been here with us. This is just now occurring to us. Wait, he's still ranging. Oh my god, I almost committed honorable suicide on a gorilla. Come on. Oh, that put us over chance range. Oh, and he hit a 0. Oh, we're back. We're so back. We're so back, dude. We're gonna live out this last prayer pot. We will. He might even give us more prayer pots and we'll live even longer. Holy shit. Holy shit. Zenyte on the last one. No. This is the last one. Oh, sharks! Oh my god. We're gonna do some prayer flicking. We gotta live out this divine. We must slay gorilla for the whole divine. Oh, I don't have a spec. I thought I had a void whacker. I did not. Dude, the Jark came in clutch. Now we just need to prayer flick. Oh, we're a tank. Oh, let me move that there so my switches aren't gargled. Watch this, Void Waker coming in. Void Waker coming in. Clear the way, clear the way. And it's hitting a 90. Okay, dude. Honestly, never bring the fucking Void Waker. Forget anything I said about the Void Waker. This thing fucking sucks. This thing sucks. It doesn't hit. You want it to hit 90 so that it makes it Prey Mage, and then it's just gonna hit a 30 and embarrass you every time you hype it up. So just don't, man. So just fucking don't. That's the lesson for today. Alright, let's look at the tracker. We have 143 on tracker. I think we killed about 80. Which sounds about right. Yeah, because I had 86 on tracker when I counted my gorilla, and I counted 20. So we have just under 80 here, and I died because I was chancing it, and I ran all the way here without arrows the first time. So with about 10 minutes of downtime, because I'm a moron, 80 kills, that's not bad. So that pretty much calcs out to the 100 kills per hour. That was my initial guess. So overall, I still love gorillas. They feel very humble compared to a lot of, like, new PVM. They feel very just simple. They're a great stepping stone, like, learning kind of place to go if you haven't done any crazy PVM. It just gets you kind of on point with your gear switches, your prayer switches, and your awareness and whatnot. So I do recommend giving gorillas a try if you never have. And if you're an Iron Man who's being lazy and has extra Rancors or Mocha Cloths or extra Araxite Fangs in your bank, go do your gorillas. Go just absolutely dump on some gorillas. Bring your Void Waker, bring your Death Charge, bring your SGS, bring your T-Bow, bring your Max Melee. Just absolutely poo on some gorillas. It feels great. It's good bond money. It's good GP per hour. So, like, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer. I enjoy them. When I get a Black Demon task, I usually go there. Prior to sailing, I was doing a ton of these, but since sailing, I've been Turiel skipping my Black Demons to get Frosties. But since we got one of these, I figured I'd make this video and put it up just so you can see how I do the gorillas. So I guess we'll call it there. Thank you for watching, boys. We will be doing more of these hour benchmark videos. If there's any topics or bosses or skilling methods you want to see an hour benchmark for, or you want to see how I do it, chances are it is something that I do and have done a lot, so throw it in the comments, and if I feel like I have, you know, some stuff to say or some things to show on that method or boss or whatnot, I will make one. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, drink some water, touch some grass, kiss a homie. We'll see you in the next one, boys.